perfect immunity is great. With it, you're able to drink pond water, eat raw meat, and even lick a stripper pole. But unfortunately, that no longer works in the same way. Luckily, there is a newer way to get immunity, and whether you're new to the benefits of it or relied on the old method, I'll give you everything you need to know to get your immunity back. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. And he combat logged. And now we wait. Huge shout out to Dumgra, the DayZ modder, who helped make this video possible. Similar to the old method, there are 5 stages of immunity. Each stage requires a certain level of food, water, and blood before they activate. For example, the total number of food you can now have is 5,000, water 5,000, and blood 5,000 as well. For immunity, you need to think about these numbers as a single number. So by adding them together, you get 15,000, which is their total. That is the number we need. To get the lowest number of immunity, called critical immunity, you need at least 15% of those combined numbers. For low immunity, you need 35%. For medium immunity, you need 65%. For high immunity, you need 95%. And for great immunity, you can only achieve this now by using vitamins. So, for example, low immunity would require 35% of 15,000, which equals 5,250. Whereas for high immunity, you would require 95% of 15,000, which equals 14,250. Furthermore, the time in which this immunity has effect has been greatly reduced to 2.5 minutes, down from 10, meaning if you were to reach the high threshold at 95%, you'd only be immune for 2 minutes 30 seconds total. However, vitamins will provide great immunity for 5 minutes per pill. How to estimate on the go? Keep in mind, estimate means a rough number and exact numbers may vary slightly in practice. Each icon is split into 5 sections. The food, water, and blood icons are as followed. Food and water are the same. Between 5,000 and 3,500, your icon will be full. Between 3,500 and 800, your icon will be white but noticeably depleted. Between 800 and 300, it will be yellow. Between 300 and 0, it will be red. Once you have no food or water at all, it will flash red. Blood is very different. Between 5,000 and 4,500, your icon will be full. Between 4,500 and 4,000, your icon will be white but noticeably depleted. Between 4,000 and 3,500, it will be yellow. Between 3,500 and 3,000, it will be red. And at 3,000 or below, it will flash red. But keep in mind, blood can't reach 0 like food and water. Instead, you'll die at around 2,500 blood level. This means that if all your icons read as full, this could indicate a minimum of 80%. And where that used to provide you with almost flawless immunity, it's a whole 15% below the threshold for high immunity now, which is the level needed for your immune system to add resistance to things like salmonella and cholera. And it still isn't the highest level that you need for resistance to infection that can only be achieved with multivitamins. There is a huge misconception about the idea of immunity in DayZ. Immunity itself, even with multivitamins, does not mean you can't get ill, but rather that when you do get ill, your immune system can either fight it off at a level stronger than it can affect you, or aid with healing by increasing the rate in which the illness dies. This is extremely important to note because it means keeping yourself well fed, and your immunity in the higher levels can have a significant effect on the time it takes you to recover, with or without medication. It also means that vomiting has a huge effect on your immune system because losing food and water can significantly lower your immunity level. But when coupled with this video here, you can avoid the effects of illness almost completely without ever touching a single pill. But as always, until next time.